Okay. Been a while since I've done some RuneScape. I went on a trip, so yeah. Story for another day. If airlines say don't fly because they've had a lot of cancellations, don't fly. But I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna get this started with a farm run for this episode. So before I get into that, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe if you aren't. And I hope you enjoyed the Ironman progress. Alright guys, so I've been looking at what I would like to do, and I really think it's time we do some Herblore again. I do have 38, so I can make prayer potions finally. And if I show you guys in here, I've got 74 clean Ranar and 7 grimy, so we've got 81 Ranar weeds and 176 guams. So we can definitely make some potions. I do need snake grass, and sadly, since I can't grow it, I think for right now, my best way to get it is actually going to be to go and pick some up. So we're going to head over to, from what I was seeing, if I remember right, over here on this Hobgoblin Island is the best spot because it takes you right near the Hasidius house. So we'll go ahead and do that. Is there a fairy ring over here? Yeah, AKR, and we'll head over there, and I am going to pick up a bunch of snake grass, and you guys get to just enjoy the skip to the next clip. Okay, so this is a pretty easy part. You just kind of hop worlds, I think, and pick it up here. Like I said, this is the island on the Hasidius house, and then I have to run back to the bank just south. I think you can kind of see it over there in the vinery. So, oh, actually these respawn very quick. So yeah, I'm gonna just pick up a bunch of snake grass and probably like 2 or 3, well, 3 or 4 inventories, and we should be okay. Okay, finally there is enough for the potions. Now I just need to go get vials of water. So I think the store in Artie is going to be my best bet. I can't remember the runes for the spell right now, so just grab everything. Water. It's just law and water. Some of you are probably screaming at me. But yeah, we'll go ahead and buy some packs of vials of water and make some potions. There we go. I just went ahead and bought 2,000 vials of water. I think that's going to be a good start for right now. I'm sure at some point this will have to become a daily, but I don't ever see myself doing that much in a row. So to start, we'll go ahead and just do 14. To start, I'm going to have to make the guams into unfinished guam potions. So we'll go ahead and do that. Like I said, we'll finish off the basic attacks, do the worst first. There we go, first level 40 Herblore, awesome. And then, yeah, once we get that done, we'll keep going. Okay, I finished all of my basic attack potions, and now it's on to prayer potions. So this is going to be great because I will finally have a way to restore my prayer reliably. So we'll go ahead, process with this, and see what level I get. And there we go, level 41 Herblore. More to come, hopefully. There we go, 42 Herblore. Oh man, I finished off all of the prayer potions, so we are sitting at 81. Not enough, in my opinion, to do much with, so I think what I'm going to go ahead is knock out another quest. It looks like the next one is Big Chompy Bird Hunting, which that is great because I need to do it for Morning's End way down the line. So yeah, we'll go ahead and knock that quest out now and move on from there. Okay, so in order to move forward with the quest, I have to do some, or get some, wolf bones. So I think we'll go ahead and head over here to Catherby. I think there should be some wolves over here if I'm remembering right. and we'll get some wolf bones and get on with the quest. If not over here, I'll have to go to the other side of the mountain. Okay, so I've got the bones, I've got everything loaded up, and we're gonna go. Oh, I should probably grab all of my teleports, and we're gonna get going with the quest. Highly recommend. There's a fairy ring right here, AKS, that takes you very close to the start point of the quest. So if that's something you need, definitely do it. There we go. Finally got the bird. That is the hard part. Okay, so the quest helper plugin was a little broken for the end of the quest, but we got it. We figured it out. So there we go. There's Big Chompy bird hunting complete. I think we're just gonna keep going down this list, and it looks like the next one is Zogre Flesh Eaters. So go ahead and do that. Like I said, we're slowly moving down the line, getting closer to, like going through with them. I think at some point here we're gonna have to stop and maybe train some Slayer because my Slayer is super low, and that's where I'm gonna have to get all of my gear, I think. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get going with Zogre Flesh Eaters. Well, I decided to do a farm run before we get going on the quest, and there we go, 42 farming. Closing in, I need 44 to grow irrits in order to make super attack potions, which on RS3 on my Ironman there is like the main way I train Herblore, because it's just so quick to get all the resources you need. So yeah, hopefully we get some nice Raynars this trip though. Alright, so I gotta get going on this quest. It looks like I can take this fairy ring right here, and that's gonna be the fastest way to get there. So BKP, and we'll head on over. Man, sadly I don't have the magic level to go in, but luckily I can ring the spell in order to move forward with the quest. We'll get going. We're about a third of the way through, I think. Okay, this should be the boss. Supposedly I can safe spot it. But I'll probably need to use Crumble Undead instead of using the arrows. So hopefully this goes okay. Okay, so then stand over here. And I do have some prayer potions, so we'll just go ahead, pray range, and pray that. See how this goes. Whew, that indeed you could do with Crumble Undead. Okay, I don't want to run through all of those ogres again, so we'll just tele out and then take the fairy ring back. But man, that was rough. Thank God that's done. I have to say, that's one thing I hate on an old school RuneScape is I can't auto-cast just whatever I want with a staff. That is one thing RS3 for sure has on old school RuneScape. I'm sorry. Just, yeah. It's kind of just an annoying function of the game in my opinion. But anyways, we will head back to the ogres and hand everything in. Okay, here we go. Handing in the artifact that we got. Don't think there's too much exposition. Yeah, there isn't. There we go. Zogre Flesh Eaters done. 2k range, fletching, and Herblore XP. Awesome. That should save me quite a few things to make. And with that, I think we can move on to the next one, which is going to be Darkness of Hallowvale. Luckily, it says to recommend to have 43 prayer before doing it, and that we do. And then we also have some prayer potions, so that should make things easier. Though I am going to wait for the disease to go away. I think if I go to the dueling arena, that might help, but we'll see. Okay, looking into this, this looks like this is a long quest, so I don't need to fight anything though, which is good. It gives fairly okay rewards, so we'll go ahead and just take a little bit of prep. Let's see. Load it up, and I should be able to grab everything I need out of here. Oh, I'll need one more nail. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter what kind of nail. So I'll just take those iron, and I think I'm good. So we'll go ahead, go with that, and get going with the quest. Oh, I'm going to grab some energy potions just to be safe. Screw it. I'll take all 5, and then I thought I saw I need to pray from melee, so we'll take those as well. All right, so now I just need to head all the way over here. There's got to be a quick way here somehow. I'll figure that out. Probably not. I'll probably have to take this fairy ring and run to the boat and take the boat. So we'll go ahead and do that and get going with the quest. You know, while I'm working my way over there, basically this is a sequel to one of the earlier quests we did, and the vampires are still taking over Orden, and we need to basically we're helping the people from the Hallowvale who are the resistance against the vampires out, and we're gonna be going undercover inside the city. I know in RS3 the maze is annoying, so we'll see if it's any easier in old school RuneScape with the Quest Helper plugin. I would imagine so, but we'll find out, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, here we go. We're on our way into the vampire city, so this should be too bad, hopefully. Oh my god. This is like the worst part of this quest, and the RuneLite plugin makes it broken. Wow. Well, that was the entire reason I hated this quest. So, wow. Yeah. Not hard at all to do this quest then, if we're going to be honest here. So yeah, this makes this quest super quick if you are not experienced in how this works. But yeah, wow. Again, Quest Helper plugin, best thing on RuneLite, and in my opinion, like the thing that makes old school RuneScape questing bearable. But yeah, gonna keep going on and powering through this quest. Wow, made it through that whole maze in record time for me, at least, which is so quick. Cool. Well, somehow werewolves have crossed the magic river that stops them from coming towards Varrock. So I've got to go report this to the king, and hopefully, yeah, let's be honest, he'll just tell me to figure something out. But yeah, I mean, the quests are kind of okay. It's not my thing, but gosh, is this such a great way to move through with XP and training. So we'll go ahead and keep powering through. Okay, now we gotta go all the way back through to the base. Hopefully it's a lot shorter than the previous maze, but we'll find out. Okay, so now I just have to tank 5 hits from him. From what I've seen, this is gonna be my best bet. Is to pray melee and hope I don't die. So go and knocks me out, and whew, did that okay. Man, that was a lot of back and forth between really far places at the end. You guys are lucky you got to skip it, but there we go. 7k agility, 6k thieving, 2k construction. I think I get, 31 construction off of that, which is great. For this tome, I'm just going to go ahead and use all of it on Herblore. You know, the 6k XP in Herblore, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And there we go, 43 Herblore. Awesome. Cool. I think I'll take a second. I want to figure out exactly what I want to do next. And I will let you guys know. All right, so after doing some research, it looks like according to the optimal guide thing I've been following, Recipe for Disaster, another part is up next. So this will get me mithril gloves, I believe. So that is great for Pirate Pete. So we're going to go ahead and knock that out. That should not be really long at all, especially compared to what I just did. So we'll go ahead, knock that out, and hopefully move on. Okay, so I need to get some bronze wire. Luckily, I have some copper ore in my inventory and tin ore. I grabbed silver and some tin ore so I can make some more bronze bars. Everything else I believe I should have. So yeah, that shouldn't be too hard at all. It looks like, yeah, bronze wire is all I will need next. So we'll go ahead and move on with that. All right, so here we go. I just have to inspect Pirate Pete and move forward. We'll go ahead, inspect him, and yeah, I will get going with the quest. I'll be back when I have the food to free him. Oh, this is cool. I get to go diving. Awesome. So I'm pretty sure you have to unlock this to do a lot of other stuff in the game, but here we go. Okay, almost died to the mud skippers, but here we go, getting the crabs. So this should go hopefully fairly quick. I'm just gonna get a couple just to be safe. Whoo, I was lucky enough to cook the cake on the first try, so we'll go ahead and use the cake, and there we go. The quest is completed, or at least that portion. So 1,000 cooking, fishing, smithing, and crafting XP. Awesome. And 4 council members left, and I want to say that is mithril gloves. So we'll go downstairs and check them out. See, buy items, and oh, no, black gloves. I'm an idiot. I forgot those exist. You know what? We'll go ahead and buy 1. So, yep, it's +1 bonus to everything, which is cool. I am, though, I think kind of a waste to have bought those because, looking at it, I think looking at the Recipe for Disaster guide, I can just skip to the next one. So we know the dwarf's done, they're done, he's done. So I just have 4 left. I think I can do the Lumbridge Sage. It looks like it, and I don't see why not. So I think we'll just go ahead and knock this out really quick because I have everything done, and that'll give me the next tier of gloves. Okay, so we're going to head on in and get started with the next step. This should definitely get me mithril gloves, which will be yet another upgrade. And we'll go forward with that. So awesome. Now I have to go all the way to the Wizard's Tower. I think probably the fastest way is going to be to... Actually, there's a fairy ring over there. So we'll take the fairy ring, DIS, and go from there. Okay, so for this, I have to get the ingredients enchanted, but it looks like basically the Quest Helper plugin makes it brain dead. So, yeah, I guess. Wow, yeah, that was super easy. Now I just gotta cook the cake, as long as you don't click the wrong one on accident. But there we go, the cake is done, and I can free the Lumbridge guide. Awesome. 2k cooking XP, 2.5k magic XP. Sweet. And just 3 people left. These last 2 are going to be hard. I'm not sure if we're going to do the next one today. Actually, in fact, I'm pretty sure we aren't. I think I'm going to call it an episode there. I've got a lot done. Again, sorry for missing last week's episode. I got stuck in travel hell. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Make sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Dislike it if you didn't. Let me know down below what you want to see me try and do on old school RuneScape. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.